That's a lot of freaking 45s there. Melting in the sun. This is my main shop, guys, and I'm going to take you inside for the first time in all the time that I've been on YouTube with the vinyl community. This is the first time I'm going to be taking you inside of my main shop where I get all my jewels and gems at. So if you guys are ever in the Pennsylvania area, you want to look for the Record Connection. Come on, so let's go inside. All right. Yep. There's the proprietor. Check it out. This is just the CD section here. CDs and movies, cassettes. Crazy. Definitely crazy. A little blurry for some reason. There we go. Now this is one of my favorite sections right here. Is the progressive and psychedelic CD collection and set here is awesome. I mean the selection is amazing. So if you're looking for any of those old Psych records on CD, they have them all. So let's check that out. Let's look in here. Let's check that out. It's amazing. Progressive and psychedelic. It's just endless, and then it even goes down there. I'll just kind of give you a look at what's up here. Now I'm going to take you to my favorite spot with the vinyl records is the new arrivals, and it's right now it's a lot of 80s stuff, so for you 80s fans out there, you're going to love it. But this is the we're listening to some DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. Alright, so let's go. There's CDs everywhere. Let's go check out the records. Alright. And here's some.
Oh, I don't have that in any cover. No, not right now. Yeah, I haven't had that one in a while. Alright, Bob, see ya. Goodbye.
Alright, so here's the metal section, and then new arrivals. A lot of good stuff in here. And here's the new arrival. This is where I get a lot of my gems at back here. I've found some really great stuff back here. So when you come in here, this would be the first place you'd want to go. So this is, for right now, like I said, it's a lot of 80s stuff. A lot of 80s stuff is coming in. And I'm going to take you later, so stick around. I'm going to take you and show you some stuff that I picked out. It's the damned. Some stuff that I picked out. Mostly Psych stuff and shit like that. But we'll go through these really quick and kind of just show you what's in here. Pull out some stuff that I see that I like. It's a nice cover. Some of this is, you know, pretty rare stuff you don't see all the time, so that's why I like looking at it. I'm on like a rap kick right now, so it's a pretty cool cover right there. Rattle and hum. Like I said, this is mostly 80s stuff. What's this? I don't know what that is. That looks interesting though. Robert Gordon, Rock Billy Boogie. That might actually be pretty good. It's $8, white vinyl. I might actually take a listen to that. I always like my rockabilly. It's active. I'll take you on a little look around the place then. Kind of show you the sections. There's another damned record. That's an import. We're going to check that out. The Screaming Blue Messiahs. Flaming Lips. There's some Flaming Lips new records back there. Here's some of these magazines. I remember I got one of these through some VCLT. The Smiths. So some of these are newer, obviously. That's isn't that that's the Ball record. Isn't this, why does that look familiar to me? I think I have the original of this. That's a nice one. You know what? I want to kind of look at that. Check that out. I go for girl covers all the time. Some of these are interesting. I'd really like to dig into a lot of these. Some of these I don't even know about. Here's the Cool Mo D record we were just talking about, me and him. $8, Cool Mo D, which is pretty cool. I might actually take a look at that one too. Lord's a New Church. The Neats. What else do we got here? Hell Train. I'm gonna give you guys like in-depth view of what's here, so be prepared to stick around for a while. Hey, there's a reissue of Residue of the Resonance. I have that original. I might have sold it. I'm not sure. I have to check. The March Violets. That actually looks interesting. I'm sure a lot of you guys who are 80s fans are looking at some of this like, damn, I wish I was there, because I'm not really the biggest 80s freak when it comes to like, I mean, I like new wave and stuff, but I'm not, you know, the biggest new wave guy. I mean, I enjoy it, but I'm not like into it like some people in the VCR. Like, here's a great record. That's a reissue. I have the original of that. Talking Heads and some Blur records. And I mean, we got 8 tracks, but there's like tons of 8 tracks here. That's literally nothing compared to like what's here. Fun Boy 3. I'm still looking for that Eazy-E record, guys. Eazy-E / Dr. Dre, where he's standing there with the 40, man. If anybody can give me a good price on that, man, let me know. Do some trades with it. That's a good one. That looks pretty cool. That's a really cool cover. I like that. What's this? Nuclear Winter. Never seen that one. That's nice. There's a lot of metal here too. Here's a reissue of Porno for Pyros. I actually have an original sealed copy up on my Discogs. If you guys want to check that out, I Play Dirty Records Discogs. Shameful plug, but no, I have an original sealed of that. So, and it might even be the colored vinyl, and I'm not sure because I can't open it, so I don't know what to price it at. It's hard to price it because it could be a very, very expensive record. I mean, either way, it's an expensive record, but if it's the vinyl, the colored vinyl, it might be, you know, even more than that. This looks interesting. Don't know much about that. The Famous Brothers. Oh, there's some type of air conditioner coming on. Never mind the Bullocks. That's an import. That's an original import. The Bullocks Brothers, Last Supper. I might actually check that out. That's a double LP. Might check that out. Here's some really cool. Oh wait, what is that? Oh my god, that's Smashing Pumpkins. I might actually buy that. I did not realize that was Smashing Pumpkins. I'm glad I came back here and went through this again. Here's a REM, audio visual. Here's some more REM. Some really good. I got some really good REM stuff too on my Discogs. I know I'm going to keep on plugging that, but you know, it's true, I do. I mean, if you guys are REM fans, I got tons of sealed original REM stuff, as well as sealed Rolling Stone stuff as well. I will always leave the link to my Discogs below. Here's some really cool, and I didn't know this record came out. This is really cool. Before Nirvana, Fecal Matter. This is the 1985 Kurt Cobain home tape. That's badass. It's limited edition, colored vinyl. That I want, but I don't want to buy it today. Same thing with this. This is that Saturday Night Not So Live, which is the performance at Saturday Night Live, which is badass. And they even got like the Blues Brothers on there and stuff. Here's obviously Live in Reading, which ironically is the city I'm from, except for not the European Reading. And some Depeche Mode, and you guys have seen this stuff. Here's some stuff on the wall. This is like an import type Elvis Costello record. This looks pretty interesting. Let's take a look at some of this stuff. Shout. This actually looks like it could be interesting. I might have to take a listen to that. But let's grab these records here that I pulled, and then we'll go and look around some more. I'll take you in. This is the metal section if you guys want to check that out. And then like they have tons of other stuff, you know, like there's records here. This is like foreign stuff, a bunch of foreign records down there. Posters, t-shirts, awesome Grateful Dead stuff. I mean, everywhere you turn, there's something new to look at. And right in here is, I will get to that next. But we're gonna go in here and put my records down. I've got a nice stack here that I want to show you guys. And this is, before I do that, I want to kind of show you around. This is the 45 room. And basically whatever you're looking for, if you're looking for a 45, is going to be in here. But you want to get here, you know, and go through the new arrivals every day, because that's where you're going to get the best stuff at. The new arrivals, you know, you're looking at white label stuff, you know. That could be a pretty good one by the Youngbloods. But I mean, I've found some serious gems in here, and the pricing is really good. And I mean, you're looking at everything, you know, all music kind of mixed together here. And then we got new arrivals. This is usually filled to the brim, but right now they're doing some organization, and you can get your, you know, cleaning utilities and whatnot. And here's some other 45s, but this is like kind of a look of the room. And then this is where we listen. It's not like the greatest listening setup, but it's what it is. And yeah, now we're gonna go, there's actually a guy out there looking around, but I'm still gonna just take you out. I'm gonna go take you to the back, and then we're gonna do this middle room here last. Okay? So now right here is like the new arrivals as well. Down here on the floor, there's some really good stuff in here. Actually, I was looking at this earlier. This I was listening to, not my style, but really cool cover. This is King Progress, Jackson Heights. Not really my type of stuff, but it wasn't bad. This wasn't too bad either, this Chase. But it was too, like 70s for me. I don't know, it just was too uppity at times. This was something that I think folk guys would like, the Humblebee Bums or whatever. That was actually fairly decent. What else? This wasn't too bad, but it wasn't my style. And then these are all just new arrivals, tons of new arrivals. Then you got like the old soul, R&B type stuff here on the wall. But there's tons. I mean, if you look around this room, it's just nothing but records, guys. I mean, it's everywhere. But then you got some soul here, and then you get back here on the wall. Check this out. I remember when that cassette came out when I was a kid. I literally remember. Which is weird because, like, I was a, you know, I remember that coming out in record stores. Yeah, so here's some cool records here. Zappa. And then there's records like on the floor too. These are all dollar singles. Some nice Grateful Dead stuff up here. And there's always the Grateful Dead section, which I usually clear out. And I'm not going to go through like tons of stuff for you guys because, you know, if you get out here, you get out here. Books. Okay, but I do want to show you the bathroom. Okay, because the bathroom's pretty special here. Okay, it is special. All right. For one, you got Zappa on the door, and that's pretty good. But when you go in the bathroom, you turn on the light, it's the soundtracks room and the bathroom at the same time. So it's pretty badass. You got all your soundtracks and voice, spoken word stuff down here. Soundtracks, new soundtracks. They used to have the new arrivals here, and I guess they got them all put away, which really sucks because I used to like looking through the new arrivals. Now I kind of would have to look through it all again just to find out what arrived since I haven't been here in a while. And they got some of the cassettes here, but I'm almost positive there's a lot up front considering their cassette collection here is immense. It's pretty cool because they got like a double-decker sticker in here. And Double Decker's a really great record store that's around here. But this is definitely, bar none, it's in the top 2. I mean, I think Double Decker and here is probably the top record stores in the area. If you're coming from out of town and you want to come to a record shop, if you miss this shop, you're missing a lot. So I'm gonna just take you out to the new arrivals section and the Psych section, and we're gonna go through that, and then I'm gonna just look briefly at the rest of the place, and then we're done. All the back from the graves. I really want to get all these pebbles and all the garage stuff, psychedelic stuff, nuggets and whatnot. Punk. I mean, this is a lot of this stuff is new reissue stuff with the punk stuff. There's a couple, you know, oldies records, like these Clash ones are originals. Well, this looks like an original promo, which is nice. You know, there's a couple mixed in here, but I mean, there's constantly getting new stuff in. There's a Sex Pistols one, an import, which is pretty cool for Sex Pistols collectors. It's another one, another import. This is a good one too. That's a great record. I had the reissue of that. And but we're gonna look through the Psych stuff. Nick Drake. I'm gonna pull out just a couple things out of the Psych stuff. And you can kind of tell what it is by just looking at the top. A lot of you guys are familiar with a lot of this stuff. This is actually an original, I think. $8. I have that somewhere. Let's keep on kind of looking. There's a gong. No, that's not gong. That's gong. It's only $4. It's VG though. Hawkwind. There's a couple Hawkwinds in here. Hawkwind originals. There's a lot of Hawkwind reissues, like in every record store, but there's a Hawkwind Acid Days. It's pretty cool. I was thinking about taking a look at that. Sonic Attack. Here's some originals. Oh yeah, here's some originals. They have a couple of these, the Mandrake record. They have a couple of those, couple originals of those. Now here's this one too. That's the original. That's an original. This is a really great record if you ever have a chance to listen to it. I have a copy, but it's not in the greatest of shape. I think I have it up for sale, to be honest, but it's not in the greatest shape in the world. Some more. I mean, it just goes on and on. I mean, there's tons of Psych stuff here. Psych and garage and stuff. And then you got your progressive. Underneath here is your rap and soul. Soul goes all the way down. Jazz, country, and the new stuff's obviously on the wall here. Blues and stuff. Here's an original Parliament that just came in. That's a new arrival. Now let's go in and check out the stuff I pulled. Let's take a look at these sevens. Some pretty cool sevens here. Automatics, Karaoke Party. Oh, I like this one. Anything with that, I'm good with. Can we get some focus? River City. I might actually get this just for the heck of it, because I love covers like this. The Alarm. Oh shit, Power Mind 5000. That's pretty cool. Kurt Cobain, Courtney Love. That's pretty cool. Let's put those back. Oh, look at some of this stuff too. Oh, look at that. What is that? Look at that. The Doors. Featuring the Black Angels. Oh, I've never even seen this. What is this? This is bad. It's like a mixed album. Nice. That, I wish I could listen to that. Ugly Beats. Ooh, that's a great album. July. If you don't have this record, you're a loser. July is the shit. That record is bomb. Pennywise, The Damned. We'll leave that one on the outside, even though I don't really want anybody to buy it. It's still bomb. Alright, let's take this stuff and go. Alright, so this is the stuff I pulled. and I don't really know much about any of it, but it all looks very interesting. I'm going to listen to it and possibly pick some of them up. This looks like some type of, now it says written in tribute to Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Brian Jones right here. So that's interesting. And it's, it just, a lot of the titles are in different languages. Like the first one, Prelude to Opus. Some of this stuff looks pretty good. Bernie Partially, Zen Cap, Woody Woodrich, Mix, Stanhope. Some good stuff. It's a promotional copy. But anyway, next. Western Fleer, Hapsash, and the Colored Coat. This looks very interesting. So I'm going to listen to this and see what that's about. We got the Animated Egg, which is another one that I'm looking at and I'm pretty interested in. And we got the Wax Wizards. And this one looks interesting as hell too. Definitely interested in listening to this. And what else do we got? This one I think I grabbed by accident. I did. I have no idea what this is, and I grabbed it by accident. I'm probably not going to be listening to that. This one, everybody has seen this album, and this is an original. So we're going to take a listen to that. And last but not, well, not last but not least, but this one I think I've listened to numerous times, and I don't think I ever really enjoyed it. I don't think I'm going to change my mind today either. And then we got the Cool Mo D, this one that I chose, the Damned one, and the Rockabilly, and the Smashing Pumpkins that I don't have on vinyl. It's probably the only Smashing Pumpkins I don't have on vinyl. And the Bullocks Brothers, and also these two that I'm definitely buying, and that is the Pretty Maids, which I just love that freaking cover. And it's basically like 80s metal, rock metal type stuff, and it's actually pretty decent. And then this one, which I think is probably the most badass record that I'm gonna get today, and that's Rasputin's Stash. Really great cover, and also just fantastic music. Like it's like soul with a little bit of like psychedelic rock. It's really badass, and yeah. So. And we're just gonna skip around. Oh, this sounds good. Have you talked to the angels on the dark side of the moon? I think of all the things you taught me to help me change my ways. Shout until the night comes falling. This song is called Madam Sunrise, and it is on the album called Lightning. It's called Madam Sunrise. Meus mortos, meus caminhos fartos, meu sangue latido, minha alma cativa, e só sei de mim. I'm only gonna do one side per record, guys. Muito leve, leve pousa. Ah, simples e suave coisa nenhuma, suave coisa nenhuma. That's some good stuff, man. I can't understand a goddamn thing they're saying, but I like it. Some good stuff, man. Not bad price either. It's very good shape. It's basically near mint condition of vinyl. I'd say a VG plus on this, but I'm not a really big. I'm never too concerned about what the cover looks like. As long as the vinyl's nice, as long as I can see the picture, I'm good. And I mean, $30 for this is not a bad price considering it's an import. It's a great record. It's a rare record. I love this cover. It's absolutely awesome. Listen to that guitar. Listen to this. Don't turn it up a little bit. Listen to that. Oh, it sounds so good. Alright guys, next record coming up soon. Where are we at here? We got to get the next track here. Let's see. Consistency. Shines on me. Center stage is where I'll be. I'm the boss with the sauce. I got secrets for it all. I got people online waiting for my precious time. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Let's listen to Buffalo Wings. Let's check out Buffalo Wings really quick. We'll get the right at the start of Buffalo Wings, see how that kicks in. Boom. 2 minutes on this record now, let's go. What do you know about that?
Has a general merchandise stores incorporated?
Okay. Well, who's that? Hitler. I like this cover. Very interesting cover. Very interesting. Can't really say I'm really enthused by the music. Seems okay. Oh, there's some good guitar in the background there.
coming slow, can't coming fair.
Yeah, this is definitely one to keep an eye out for, guys. Western Fleer. I never even heard of this. This is pretty badass. It's on Imperial Records. Pretty good.
The Thing.
Could suck.
Teenage Frankenstein meets Teenage Wolfman. Walking Dead. The House on Haunted Hill.
True that.
The Phantom of the Opera. Good evening.
The Bullock Brothers. Remember, man, that thou art dust, and into dust thou shalt return. Pretty badass. I kind of dig it. The sound quality is not fantastic. Billy Boogie, limited white vinyl. So let's throw it on and see what we got going on here, if this is any good or not.
Well, it's a rockabilly boogie, a rockabilly boogie, a rockabilly boogie, a rockabilly boogie,
And this is 1979.
Well, I know a little spot at the edge of town where you can really pick 'em up and set 'em down. It's a little place called a hideaway. They do the rockabilly to the brains.
What you know about that?
Women, very significant power is what she represents, contrary to what many brothers believe. Learn the metaphysical meaning of Eve. When you get funky with them, then you'll understand.
To add to my teddy collection would be pretty cool. Plus it's got a freaking spaceship and a camper and some dude's ass. You gotta love that. Come on. You get an ass and titties for the price of one. Let's speed it up.